Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, February 5th, Super Bowl Sunday. This is BizCoach Ben, Pure Value Business Coaching and Consulting. And I'm getting to you today because as we look forward to the big Super Bowl and the gala and everything they have around it, the advertising, the halftime show, and the culmination of the National Football League Championship, there is another Super Bowl going on, and this is at the executive and judicial level. A battle between three of our elements of government. And you know what? It's great because we see democracy working at its finest right now. So early this morning, and I'm going to quote from NBC News, a federal appeals court early Sunday morning denied the Justice Department's request to immediately reinstate President Trump's order restricting refugees and travelers from 7 major Muslim countries from entering the U.S. Those 7 countries, by the way, are Iran, Sudan, Libya, Somalia, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. So what's going on here? Well, what we see is actually a battle of ideology, or as I've talked about in the past, a battle of core values. President Trump's agenda, his vision, includes this restriction ban on the basis of the safety of the U.S. citizens. He's trying to exercise his power and that extends beyond the capability of declaring a state of emergency. On the flip side, the judicial system is looking at the core value of one of our Bill of Rights, rights of passage. And this whole thing, that the United States was based upon was immigration, free travel. The whole Statue of Liberty was based upon us welcoming those from other nations and incorporating them into our society. So we have 2 core values at battle here. And it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. But I'm going to predict right now, this is not going to be a one-day event. It's not going to be resolved tomorrow, although the Federal Appeals Court asked for additional documents to be filed. I don't see that happening. I see this going all the way to the Supreme Court. It's going to be very, very interesting to watch. And as part of it, it's great to be an American. We get to see our government really working at its best, at its finest, and trying to come up with what is the right solution in terms of what the people want. So, when we look at these ideas of values, and I talk to you, if our vision isn't in alignment with our core values, we will undermine and we will not be able to execute our goals, plans, and objectives properly because we'll be battling against it at the core value. So here we have at the government level. If this happens, when I talk about people, it's not just people, it's businesses, it's governments, it's religions. Their vision has to be in alignment with the core values. And it's very, very important when we build our strategic plans that we are really, really clear. And we got to make sure that everyone in the organization is behind those core values. And if they're not, we're not going to be successful, or at least as successful as we could be, because we're going to have a constraint that's going to stop us or slow us down so hard that we're going to have a lot of difficulty achieving our goals. Now, I'd really like to hear some opinions back on this one, because this is definitely a hot button. It's a keg of dynamite. It's going to be very, very interesting to see where this goes, because truly we know that we do have insurgents coming in here into the United States, and they're trying to wreak havoc. On the flip side, we have the tens of thousands of innocent people coming to the United States for family, for business reasons, for political and religious exile reasons. These are all wonderful things, the core of our country. So where does the fine line of executive power lie? what truly can the executive branch do, and what will we allow them to do in terms of making rulings and decisions, basically on their own. So when you're the executive of your company, of your life, you have to be aware of those that are the stakeholders in your organization, your employees, your suppliers, your clients, all those who have an integral part in the decisions that you're making. And you got to make sure that they're in alignment. The first thing that has to be done is these core values need to be clear, and they need to be published, written down and published. Make it happen. I'm really, really interested to hear your comments. Do that, please, on Facebook, BizCoach Ben. You can also find me on LinkedIn, Ben Pumphrey, or if you'd like to learn how I can help you build an excellent strategic plan, one that's going to stand the test of time and going to help you with a roadmap so you can build something better in your life, book an appointment. That's B Pumphrey, B as in boy, my last name Pumphrey, P-U-M-P-H-R-E-Y @calendly.com. Take care. Have a great day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll get back at you.